Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. And today it's time for a little fun in the sun. We're going to make these crazy hair buddies. I call them grow buddies and I just love them. They are all about the wild and wacky grassy hair. And I'm going to teach you how to make one right now. For this project, you'll need a 15-ounce empty tin can or a cup, rubber bands, pantyhose or knee-high stockings, potting soil, grass seeds, a tablespoon, a small scoop, second pair of hands or the inner part of a duct tape roll, googly eyes, pipe cleaners, other embellishments, felt, tape, trims, and other embellishments, hot glue, scissors, a ruler, pen, a bucket for water, and a pitcher of water. First thing you're going to do is roll this down on your fingers and find the center part where that toe is. See where that toe is? You want to center the toe in the middle of your duct tape roll. Like that. So that the rest of the stocking is all curled up onto the outer edges of that roll. Then flip this over and take a full tablespoon of grass seed and just shake it on in there. See, like that. Take your scoop and add 1 full scoop of potting soil. Then add another scoop of potting soil. Now I'm going to put a little towel down just to protect this area. This is a great thing to do outdoors. So we're going to take another scoop of potting soil and you're going to push it down in like that. So see how it starts to come out the bottom of your inner tube there? We're going to add another scoop, push it down, another scoop, push it down, and 1 more scoop. Now these scoops are 4 ounces, so you're adding about 20 ounces of soil. You want it to be about the size of a baked potato, like a big hefty potato. And what you're trying to do is keep all that grass at the end. You don't want the seeds to kind of slip down into the head. So if it doesn't feel like it's big enough, you can add just a little bit more. The main thing is that you don't want it to slip down into your can. So just make sure it's big enough to do that. Now pull off the stocking. Push this down and tie it off with just a knot. Make it nice and tight. Again, try to keep all that grass seed up at the top. If you end up with it all over the place, what happens is you'll end up sprouting hair in very strange places. Now we're going to make a nose. So right in the middle, just grab a little bit of stocking and pull to make the nice sized nose that you want. And then just take a little rubber band, and these are great to use, these tiny little hair bands, like the hair ponytail, like the little teeny tiny ones. Or I guess you would use them for braces. These are the kind of rubber bands you want to use if you can get them. There's your nose, and now you can give them some ears by doing the same thing on the side. And again, using these little guys really makes it easy. Now we're going to add some eyes, and we're going to use actually a hot glue gun, which I may have forgotten to mention in the beginning, but you're going to want a hot glue gun, and you're just going to add a dollop on either side, and then add your googly eyes. Now again, don't worry if you don't have googly eyes. You can use buttons, you can draw it on, you can do whatever you want. Now for a mouth, I'm going to actually use, I found these really cute little hearts. They're confetti hearts, and I'm going to use one of these. But again, use what you got. You could use a pipe cleaner. You could use a button. You could use a magic marker. It's up to you. going to put this little guy right here. And there's my face. So see, I've got my face. Now I'm going to put my face off to the side for just a second while I do the body. For my body, I'm going to be using a tin can. And I have this amazing felt that I found. It's a sticky back felt. And it's great because it's like a big giant sticker. So all I did was I used my ruler, measured my can, and then I cut my piece of felt to that width. And I left it as long as it actually is, which is 12 inches, because it's okay for it to overlap. So I'm just going to take this little piece here, peel off the back, and place it on my can, and just wrap it around. This is so great. The fact that this sticks like this is just so awesome. I got this on Amazon. And now I'm going to make like a little neck piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little swoop to make my collar. And then I want my collar to meet kind of like a little Peter Pan collar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap this around and find where it would meet to overlap there. So I'm just going to mark that with my finger, cut it, then just fold this piece over and cut it like the template. Just follow along where I'd cut it before, and that's going to give me two sides that'll be the same. Kind of looks like a giant smile. Peel off the back. I'm going to line it up so that this is on the back, the seam is on the back. I'm going to line that up at the front, wrap it around, and there I've got my little collar. Now I'm going to add a couple little buttons. Big one up top. And two little buttons. Now I found this amazing trim. And this I think I got at Michael's. It's this amazing trim, and I'm just going to use it to make a little skirt. So I'm just going to measure it around. Give it a little snip. And going to glue it in place. And finish it off by putting a little extra glue here. And then if you've got any of these little pieces that are hanging off, you can just trim those like that. So see, now I've got like a little hula body. Isn't that cute? A little ballerina skirt kind of a thing, which is super, super cute. So now we're going to get ready to add the head. This is where the bucket of water comes in. So I'm going to take my little scoop and fill this almost to the top. So see that? Almost to the top, but not all the way. Set that off to the side. And now I want to make sure that my head gets a very nice dousing. So I'm just going to stick it right on inside. Can you see those bubbles? That means it's getting nice and wet. What's great about this grass head is that he waters himself. All you have to do is make sure that you fill the can like every 2-3 days. And you'll see the water will evaporate from the can, and where it's going is up into Mr. Grasshead here. Soak the bottom, and then let's put our towel down so we don't drip everywhere. There you go. Now take Mr. Grasshead, or Mrs. Grasshead, and just place it right there on the top. And there you got your little grow buddy. And there you have it, your very own grow buddy. Now what's great about this is for a week, he's going to be a baldy, but after about 7-8 days, you're going to find that the hair starts growing and going wild. And you can give it haircuts, you can put bows in here, you can have so much fun with these guys. For more great ideas, check us out at Sophie-World.com. And so you don't miss a single episode, make sure that you subscribe. And if you like this one, give us a thumbs up. A green thumb, that is. For more great ideas, check us out, Sophie-World.com.